I just got to make one quick point because a lot of our audience members are people our age. So I'm 24 years old. A lot of the people who tune into my shows around our age or younger. And I really just want to highlight, the fact that you had a plan, you developed a plan, and then you developed a list of steps, and then you executed that plan to perfection. I mean, how many people can sit in their dorm room or your bedroom or wherever you're at and say, I need to do something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to Google some stuff. I'm going to research some stuff. Okay, I came across rugby. That looks interesting. I think I have the skill sets to do that. I'm going to make a list of every person on these teams and who's a part of these rugby associations, and I'm going to send them an email and make a phone call and a text so they at least know who I am.
Right. Yeah, that's...
Wow.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, most people... especially athletes or even like artists in general. I mean, athletes aren't really artists. I mean, it's we can end up in the same kind of categories, but just people that are looking for opportunities, a lot of times they don't actually look for opportunities. They just kind of get good at what they do and then they wait. The thing about athletes and sometimes musicians are just like, even people who paint or draw, is just so many people that do it. You know what I mean?
It's saturated.
So to stand out, you have to literally go and find those opportunities. So like I have a lot of people that may have been faster than me or whatever, but they never really got to do anything outside of just track because once they were done with track, they just kind of stopped instead of looking into other options and trying to use their resources like Google or, you know what I mean, or email or whatever to look for other opportunities. They just kind of stopped. So I think it was just a thing of being willing to look into other opportunities, like you said. Like, it takes work all outside of what you love to do sometimes. So, like, I love to be an athlete, but unfortunately, to be an athlete, there's a lot of politics involved. Yeah. So you got to get your foot in the door somehow.
And you need to know how to navigate those spaces. And I'm in a political space right now, and I tell people all the time, it's like, you need to educate yourself, but you also need to learn from other people, and you need to gather tools and resources to know how to navigate those spaces. If you don't know how to language, if you don't know how to navigate, if you don't know how to network and establish connections, to email people, to make phone calls, to advocate for yourself, you're never going to get anywhere. Yeah. And you gave the examples about athletes and musicians, but I think we can apply that to anybody who wants to be successful. Yeah. Especially entrepreneurs. Yeah. I mean, you may go into a business selling coffee mugs, but that may not be successful. So you need to say, look, this is not working. Selling these coffee mugs is not working. Let me switch it up and sell watches.
Yeah, and people are, for some reason, people have this notion that, like, it's okay. What I'm saying is it's okay to go into one thing and be passionate about it and to move into another thing. It's okay to evolve given your situation, and you got to be a realist. Yeah. And if you want to be successful sometimes. So if you're doing something and I don't want to say, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of got to know when, like, I knew for sure, I felt that I wasn't going to be a professional track athlete. I'm not saying it's okay to quit, but I'm saying it's okay to take what you're doing and switch a direction. Right.
Usually, and you didn't quit though. Yeah. You said this path that I'm currently on, it's going to come to an end soon. Yeah. And I'm not going to be able to go anywhere on this path. I'm not quitting. I'm just changing my path. Yeah, like I'm not done being a businessman. I'm just selling something else.
Right. And the thing is about now, people are starting to realize it's really hard to make it on a salary. Well, for people our age, unless you have a career already, which a lot of us don't have careers already. Nope. So it's a lot of people are realizing they're not happy working for other people in 2020. And so now you're seeing a lot of people trying to go into other businesses, whether that be selling soap or cosmetics products or whatever, because people are realizing that you can't really make it off just $15 an hour job anymore. So
right, when the price of rent is $1,400-$1,500
for a closet,
and I'm not making that up.
For a closet, exactly. And so you gotta learn to promote yourself, is what I'm saying, to separate yourself from other businesses or other whatever it may be. Promoting yourself is everything in 2020 because all that money that used to go to like big TV companies for ads and advertisement and marketing, that's all going to individuals now that are able to promote themselves. Yeah. So
social media influencers.
Yep.
There's so many other different platforms where you can sell your products on. I mean, TV ads, yeah, they're still relevant. I mean, but YouTube, Instagram ads, Snapchat ads, Facebook ads, they're killing that industry.
Killing it. It's not even at this point. TV is holding on by.
Well, TV is going to become obsolete. I mean, when I say TV, I'm talking about cable television is going to become obsolete. We already have things like Sling TV, AT&T TV, where it replaces those traditional cable channels and just puts it all on their platform.
Yeah.
And everyone's watching Netflix, Hulu now.
Exactly. No one. The only thing I'm afraid about that is like the subscription model just getting out of hand. You know what I mean? Like, because the subscription model, people are. It's very easy for it to, like, all I'm saying right now is YouTube didn't have ads. Now sometimes you have 2 ads.
Yeah.
It's just companies just anytime. Video, yep. Yeah. Sometimes companies, if you give them that wiggle room, they just keep trying to take a little more and take a little more. Next thing you know, who knows? You might have an ad in the middle of your Netflix episode. Who knows? So,
oh boy.
You just.
Don't speak that into existence.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you're right.
Please don't.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just. I don't want that subscription model to get out of hand because it's easy for it to.